blast, the soundtrack to the late 80s with their parents screaming through failing marriage, not poison enough. They resented their fathers for how they treated their mothers for how they treated them. One tried to teach the other Spanish. They learned to imagine old Mexico before their time, frozen in place, La Patria, the Infante, Negrete, Gloria Marín, Maria Felix, a golden age, a balcony and serenade where two weary travelers could finally be themselves. They worked hard. They were smart. They stayed inside, they stayed up nights, they sacrificed. They were first generation college grads, left the old neighborhood and talked for years about one day giving back. They never did. They lived to see amazing things, the making of history, the browning of America, taco trucks on every corner, telenovela on every screen. They shattered glass ceilings, got jobs with bosses who stole their ideas, married men who left them for younger women, had children, some who made them proud and some who didn't. Though which was never hard to guess. They would only ever tell each other. They would laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh until they were done, because laughing at the lives that, despite our best efforts, turn out just like our parents is exactly what best friends are for. They fell out. Ages ago, really. They didn't speak for decades. Each faced the pain of age, the gathering of graves, the golden years, where everything finally starts clicking. Where you finally make sense of all this mystery and meaning without the ear of the one person who understood them best. They reconnected sometime last year, after one of their husbands finally died. They spoke solemn at first out of respect. They laughed and mourned and lost their own time. And they cried. And they cried. And they cried until they were done. Each telling the story of the other. Each telling the stories that define their lives. And as this story nears its end, there's time yet for one. Sometime in their late 40s, they finally reached Old Mexico after one of their second divorces. They tipped their toes into oceans. Their eyes drank in the mountains as they recalled the legends of love on the final day. They dressed in the glamour of another time frozen in place. They came upon a graveyard, appearing to be locked. Undeterred, one stepped into the other palms. Once lifted, she extended her arm to help her friend over the iron rods. They fell to the ground. They tore their dresses. They spent hours searching for the grave of Maria Felix. They sat for hours at the grave of Maria Felix, each telling the story of the other, of the tragedy and folly of being born in the wrong place at the wrong time. They left the way they came in, clawing. Across the street, a child was pointing and laughing. One cried back out in her Mexican-American accent, "Oye, paso, ¿qué haces? ¿Dónde están sus padres?" The child said nothing and pointed to an open door. And now they were all laughing. They climbed into a graveyard for nothing. And yet, what is a life without laughter? And yet, any story worth having is worth living. And yet, laughing at our decisions, our regrets, the lives we have led, despite our best efforts, is exactly what best friends are for. And they were the best, the very best, the best of friends.